Are you happily married, single and searching, or single and not searching? You're in the right space. We're all students of life, and we're here to celebrate and explore the secrets of long-lasting relationships and marriages.
In each episode, we dive deep into topics like communication, family dynamics, parenting, finances, health, and wellness.
Join us on this exciting journey as we create stronger, healthier, and more fulfilling relationships, one episode at a time. Welcome to Life on Stereo. Hello, Lifers. Welcome to Life on Stereo. We are your host,
Kingsley
and Judith.
Yes.
So we are so excited because this is our very first recording on this podcast.
Yes.
This is a new terrain for us, and we are so excited and looking forward to this.
Yeah.
We are new, so don't expect superheroes and super eloquence here. We are just going to be ourselves,
Yes.
and we are just going to have discussions and hope that you will have meaning and have a lot of benefits as you join us on this journey.
Yep.
Yes. So
Yes.
what do we want to do today, or what are we going to do today?
Well, I think today we can just start by introducing ourselves. Let them know who we are, what we are about. Well, the main reason why we started something like this, so they can follow along with us on this journey. So, yeah, do you want to go?
Okay, I can start.
Yes. What do you think? Why are we starting this?
How
thing?
about we start with introducing ourselves? We did
Okay.
say we didn't mention our names, but maybe we just tell you a little bit about ourselves. Okay.
Yes.
So my name is Judith, and this is my lovely husband, Kingsley. Yes. And how long have you been married?
Almost 5 years.
Almost 5 years.
So it's
Wait.
not that long.
Yeah, not that
So
long.
January is going to be 5
Our
years.
fifth
Our fifth anniversary.
Yes.
So that's a few months away. Yeah, a few months away.
Yeah. 5 years already.
Yeah, it's been it's come quite fast, to be honest.
It really
doesn't
has.
feel,
It really has.
but a lot has happened in 5 years. That's for sure.
True.
So
True. Yes, so that is who we are. And we decided to start this because, for one, I have had this longing or this desire for quite a while, but didn't know exactly what to do with it and in what form or what avenue or what platform
to
we
use for it. Yeah.
But I think that if I should admit, you have sort of encouraged me because you have a YouTube channel and you have done incredibly well so far. So it's like a challenge to me as well to just step in. Even starting this, I wanted to plan a lot of this, plan a whole season of it. But then you were like, hey,
let's get going.
Let's just go. So that is exactly what we are doing. So
learn as we go ahead and
Exactly.
adapt.
And I'm actually glad that you're saying learn as we go, because we are not posing as some experts on whatever we are going to do in this space or on this platform. We are learners, and we are doing it together with all of you that join us in this place, and we are going to form a community. Yeah, so personally, I love I love love.
Tell me about that.
Yeah. I love people, relationships. And when I talk about relationships, I'm not just talking about romantic relationships. Like, I just love and I'm glad and happy to see people thriving in whatever relationship they are in, whether it is sibling to sibling relationship, parent, child relationship, and especially, marital relationship. Yeah. And I just have this heart desire and pray and hope to see people just thrive in their relationships, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I think that has been my burning desire. And I just feel that this place can be a place where we can learn together and grow together
Yeah,
as
exactly.
people. Yeah. And, you know, like, if I'm looking back personally for me, I can't count the number of, or I cannot measure how much I have learned from people, even in this, if I should say, social media space, especially on YouTube,
Yeah.
when it comes to relationship. You know, as much as close people very close to me have helped me a lot,
Yeah.
when it comes to relationship, like maybe close family or close mentors. I should really say that I have learned a lot from people afar, but somehow close because of YouTube and
That's
what
true.
it,
Yeah.
it offers. You know, people say that YouTube is what's the university of the modern day.
Yeah, lots
Yeah,
to learn
yeah,
online
so
there. Yeah.
much to learn. Of course, you need to narrow down and then be careful of what you're taking
Taking
in,
in,
right?
yeah.
But then I have learned so much, and so much has helped me in my relationship, especially in my marriage, from people I am listening to, people who are experienced and people who have gone ahead of me.
Yes.
And I just pray that as we do this, we can do same for others,
Yeah.
right? Like I said, we are not posing to be experts, but then God willing, we'll be bringing people who
People on
are
board
more
and
experienced, more knowledgeable in certain
yeah.
things that we'll be dealing with. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
and I need to add this. Honestly, I just started listening to podcasts not very long ago because you kept telling me you listen to some podcasts
Yeah.
here and there. I'm the kind of video guy. I prefer to watch YouTube videos and stuff like that. But just a couple of months or weeks ago, I was like, okay, let me just listen to the podcast while
Yeah.
I'm mowing the lawn or doing
Yeah,
something outside.
exactly.
And then I chanced on some very useful podcasts. So in my mind, I was like, it looks like there's so much information out
Yeah,
there,
there is.
and
There
a
is.
lot of them on podcasts, and it's that kind of platform where, I mean, if you're watching this on YouTube, well, that's great.
Yeah.
Those, if you get it on any other platform out there, the audio platform sort of works for a lot of people
Yeah,
who are
it
doing
does.
stuff and can't
Be
set.
sitting now
Yeah,
fixated on a video.
exactly.
Yeah.
And through the few podcasts or the many podcasts that I've listened to, I've learned quite a lot.
Yeah.
So that's why I feel this is a really great space to share what we
Exactly.
know and also learn from other people
Others,
that
yeah.
we engage on this platform.
Exactly. Exactly. And yeah, like I was saying that for us, we are in favor of what long lasting marriages,
Marriages, yeah.
relationships, and today we listened to a message on what forgiveness,
Forgiveness.
right? And in the
True.
past couple of months, I have listened to a lot of messages targeted at forgiveness, past trauma, healing from past trauma,
Right.
and all that, even therapy, dealing with things that have happened that can creep into your current relationship and your
Relationships,
current
yeah.
life without you knowing, things that have become like latent and are working in you and in your life, and you're not so aware of, and then people are getting healed through counseling and therapy. And I have learned this through the kind of people that I am listening to in a healthy space.
Yeah.
Like we are also advocating that you filter the things that you listen to, right? It's also very important.
Yeah.
So that is what we are hoping to
Yeah.
achieve here. That is why we are doing this.
So the main idea is to tell you out there listening to us that whatever you're experiencing, you're not alone.
Yeah.
There are others like us and other
Yeah.
people out there who are also in the same marriage space, relationship space, and through our experiences, when we share them, we can all learn from each other
Exactly.
and grow
Yeah,
as we go along.
I can't. I keep saying I can't quantify. I can't quantify how freeing it has been for me when I hear other people share their experiences of things that I just felt that I know I'm not alone in what I'm experiencing, but
Yeah.
I'm just amazed at how many people are going through the very same things I have gone through and how they are coming up. It just blows my mind, right? So sometimes I feel that we think that we are alone,
Yeah.
and then we are in our corner trying to do it all by ourselves. But there is so much help.
Yes.
If only we would reach out and have an open mind,
to it,
there will be so much help and so much like helpful information that can direct you in the way of healing, in the way of success in whatever field or endeavor that we are
Yes,
in.
yes.
Yeah.
And I think this is going to be fun, to
It
be
is,
honest.
it is.
It's it's not going to be all serious. We're going to have fun. We're going to talk, and by all means, feel free to always comment. Let us know what you are thinking.
Yes.
Let's know some of the questions you want us to answer. And let's do this together. We are trying to build a community here, and that's the main purpose of this. So
And I wanted to say the last thing. I think that one final reason that we'll throw in there just to maybe bring that session to a close is that I feel that there are some conversations that as parents we have two amazing kids,
amazing daughters,
amazing daughters, and they are going to grow to become wonderful women. And as much as we want to create an environment and a space for them to have open conversations with us and know that they can come to us with everything, we might not be able to cover everything with them in a setting or even in the time that we have with them when we are communicating and engaging with them on various topics. But we feel that this can even be like a gift to them.
Yes.
Right?
Sort of an archive.
We can have conversations that they might not necessarily be ready to have, or we might not be ready to have with them at a certain age of their life. And maybe by the time that we are ready to, or they are ready to receive the kind of information we need to give them, or the kind of knowledge we need to pass to them, they probably are out of the house, busy with their lives, going here and there. But hopefully they will have this and know that they can draw from it. We must admit that sometimes it is hard to have some conversation, but we hope that when they see this, so it is for you, when you see this, that you would know that we are here for you, and you can have these deep conversations with us, and you can draw from this well that we are digging for you.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So do you want to talk about what are some of the things we'll be talking about? Obviously love.
Yes.
One of the main things.
Yes.
And what else?
So we definitely will be talking about navigating the love space. Love space. And when we talk about love, like I said, we are not just talking about romantic love between the opposite sex. We are also talking about sibling relationship, parent to child relationship, and navigating all relationships that are important to us.
Right.
And how to thrive in this relationship, and how to have the best outcome in these relationships, right?
Awesome.
Yes. So we will be doing that. And do you want to?
So we'll talk about family as well, kids. So, basically everything that has to do with living life in general. So it's life on stereo.
Life on stereo.
So
this is life on stereo, right?
In other words, live seen or heard from different, viewpoints.
Yes. You want to explain that?
Yeah, because stereo is obviously in sound. Stereo is when you can hear the sound from the left and the right. So if we want to see life from different perspectives, from the perspective of, well,
A
a man's perspective, a woman's
perspective,
perspective, kids,
child's perspective.
several perspectives,
Yeah.
and what we can basically take and
Draw from
draw
each
from
other,
each
right?
other, and move
Yeah.
on,
Yeah.
so we can be better versions of ourselves.
Definitely.
Pretty much.
So all the things that has to do with relationship, all the nuances that come to play, like communication,
Yes.
conflict
Resolution. Yeah.
everything that comes to play when we talk about relationship, healing from past trauma, forgiveness,
Yes.
all that, bitterness, reconciliation, even divorce and remarriage for those who are in that space. Hopefully we
Yeah.
can talk about that and bring people who are experts and are more experienced and knowledgeable and can share so that we can all glean from their knowledge.
Yeah.
Yes.
And also finances.
Very
personal
important.
finances,
Very, very important.
family finances, yeah, savings. I mean, these are the things you can't really do without in terms of living life.
Yeah.
So we're going to talk about that, how to manage finances together as a married couple, as an individual who is single and preparing yourself to be married one day,
Exactly.
or in a relationship currently, how to manage finances together. So that should be fun when that episode comes up.
I really think you guys should be looking forward to that, because I think these are things that you can talk a lot about. Of course, we will bring others to speak on this and speak to these things, but then some of them you are already,
in that space.
Yeah. So I think that it would be great if you can make a date and join when we release episodes on that.
Yeah. So by all means, subscribe and
subscribe to this channel. If you're watching us on YouTube, please do well to subscribe.
Yep.
And hit that notification bell so that
you don't miss it when it comes
when
along.
we release new videos, you'll be the first.
And whatever platform you're listening to this podcast on, do well to follow whatever
do all that you need to do
on that platform.
Leave a review, okay, so that the podcast will be recommended to other people as well.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. But I was thinking someone listening to us might want to know, who is this podcast really for? So is it for kids, grown-ups, what do you have to say about that?
I would say it might sound a little ambitious to say this, but I think that everyone can benefit from this. If you're alive, we are all doing life.
Yes,
okay, and we call the people in this space what? Lifers. Because we feel that we are all doing life, and there are things that pertains to all of us, even though we are very interested in love, relationships, and there are so many types of relationship, and the things that pertain within these spheres or these space of relationship has to do with basically everything, if not most things that we will be talking about. So I think that if you are married, you can learn a lot from here. You can join us in this space, and let's do this together. Let's encourage each other, and let's have the best marriages out there and be a testament to those who are shying away from marriage these days, and know that this is it is still a wonderful idea, God's wonderful idea for people to get married and have honorable, long-lasting marriages and relationships.
Exactly. So people who are single and searching.
Yes.
Single and not searching.
Single and not searching. Okay.
And
single and not searching. That is also very valid.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think it's gonna be an interesting journey. This is a start, obviously, but we have several years to go on this, and we hope that we'll grow together. Those of you listening, that you also make this very interactive and engage with us. Let's engage with you as well.
We really ask you to engage with us in the comment section, especially on YouTube, and tell us comments that you have, questions that you have, topics that you would like us to delve into. Yeah. So we just want to wrap this up. This is our very first video. We just want to wrap it up. But before we go, I just want to ask you, like,
okay, on the spot
how are you feeling? Like, how are you feeling generally in the moment?
Yeah.
What is the most dominant feeling you're having about going on this journey?
Yeah, I think for me, it feels great. This is obviously my first time doing something like this. Because in my YouTube videos, I'm usually the only person talking to the camera,
and it's very technical.
And yes, because but in this case, we're having a conversation.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get into that space where I'm very relaxed and comfortable, because we want to be as open as possible and have a genuine conversation so that people can pick from.
Yes.
So I'm really excited to see what this brings, and I'm very hopeful that it's going to really do a lot for people out there, and also help us build a better relationship with each other in our marriage. True. Yeah. So what about you? I'm going to throw that question to you, obviously.
Of course. Yeah. So I can say same for me. I was nervous getting into this, but I think that doing it with you like really relaxes my nerves, and then having to look at you more and not looking at them more.
Yeah,
but that is really helpful. But so a bit nervous, but I am more excited than nervous, and I just want to step into this ocean of social media space and just offer what is on our heart and in us, just pour it out.
Awesome. Yeah, so I guess we can wrap this intro up.
We hope that you enjoy this first time with us, and we hope that you're rooting for us as much as we are rooting for you.
For you, yes.
Yeah.
And we'll definitely get talking and hear from you more in the subsequent episodes.
Yeah.
And we'll talk to you. And once again,
be sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell.
Yes. Once again, this is Life on Stereo with Kingsley and Judith. See you.
Thank you for joining us on this episode of Life on Stereo. We hope you found our conversation insightful and inspiring.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please subscribe, share, or leave a review on your favorite podcast platform. Your feedback means the world to us.
Do well to follow us on all our social media platforms. See you in the next episode.